Hello, this is Cindy Crane at the Heart, and I'm back to share more projects using the Not Too Shabby Shop stamp pad subscription of the month paper pads. So the two pads were Winged Beauties, which at this moment I only have scrap left. So I will definitely be doing a recap at the end of the month of all the projects that I made using these two. I don't know if I'm going to kill this paper pad or not by the end of the month, but this one's definitely just got scraps. So I might try to find a way to use scraps. Be sure to share that with you because we're always looking for ways to use up our scraps and not waste any of our paper because it's just hard to throw it away and then it's hard to use what's left. So what do we do? So today I'm using Glow. I'm trying to use actually scrap for this project. And I'm also using this stamp and die of the month from Not Too Shabby Shop, which I believe was December. And I absolutely love this stamp set. And I've used it in quite a few different projects. What I love about it is that it is, to me, a year-round stamp set. Like you could use this for Christmas, summer, spring, Valentine's Day. It's got a lot of things going for it that you can use year-round. And I have used it in lots of different projects. So it is a new favorite of mine. I'm going to show you how to make two really easy mini slim cards, and then I'm going to do a little project share of some mini slim shaker cards that I had made. I tried to film them, but apparently I did not press go, so they didn't film, but I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is a standard slim. This is let's see, 3 1/4 by 6 is the size of the card once it's folded. So that's the size I'm going with. And what I did was I had scrap, so I just tried to make my scrap work so I can do these mini slim cards. And then one of the ways that I did that was I actually used my grass die to help me with some little pieces so that I had enough to cover the front of the card. So I'm doing grass, but you easily could do something very similar with a cloud die and do clouds at the top to kind of cover up and help you use little bits of paper scrap. So that's kind of what I did here. And so, because I wanted to do 2 cards, and I absolutely just, I really love this paper, so I don't really want to waste it. I want to use every little bit of it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and put this one kind of down and then kind of figure out where I want to put this little piece is kind of how that's going to work, because this piece is going to help cover up a little bit of the white that this wasn't sort of enough to cover for me. And so I'm going to go ahead and kind of slide this down a little bit. It's kind of enough to get me some coverage. And so this is just sort of a sneaky trick of kind of making your scraps kind of work for you. And so we're going to do that. And so we've got this one. And then I thought about, God, do I want this side? Because it's so, so pretty. I'll do it this way because, we can see how we can get a different look. Because all the paper does, go together. It's all from the same paper. And the more I played with both these papers, the more I fell in love with them, especially this Glow paper, because I think at least for my kind of color palette, I think you can really use a lot of things with it. You can do a lot of like nighttime cards. I think it would be really fun to do a lot of nighttime cards with this paper. And so I'm going to go like this. So I know like how I need to put my little scrap, because it needs to fit like right in here. Let's make sure. Maybe it comes down just a tad. And there we go. And then we'll put this piece down. And then we'll do our little images. And I'm going to kind of do this. Okay, so it kind of covers up all the white. And so we've got kind of this like grassy flower at the bottom. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our little images. So I am using, this is a sentiment from the collection, And then this one is actually something I just kind of had in my stash. That I think is a Tailored Expressions stamp. So I went ahead and just kind of did something a little different with that one. So I'm going to do this all on foam and get a little bit of lift for these cards. And do a little bit of, this is Ultra New foam, and it is a favorite of mine. I use a lot of this foam. And let's see what I want to do here. Do this one here. Okay, and then this little piece there. We'll put this one here. Okay, so we'll put our little guys down, and then we will do the sentiments. And I mean, you could put some gems and some sequins. I might still do that. I think my sequins are over on the my other desk, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as is, just so you have an idea of what this card's going to end up looking like. I'm just putting this one down, and the buzzing by you to say hi comes in that stamp set. And I have a link to the Not Too Shabby shop in my description. And then I have a coupon code in there, which is not good on the subscription box of the month. And everything that is, you know, out for this month is amazing. So, you know, you'll have to, it's already discounted if you buy the subscription of the month. However, any of the subscriptions of the month, but if you buy it a la carte, I believe you can use the discount code that I have in my description box. So let's see here. And there's that. So really simple and cute card. And I kind of like it because it really shows off the paper, which is just really, really pretty. All right. So this says, love you with all my heart. And it says hello. I stamped the little hello in his sign, or her sign. And just says, love you with all my heart. And there we go. And then this one says, buzzing by to say hi. So, okay. So now the shakers. So for the shakers, I actually use that stamp set, the Stamp and Die. Here I use this bird sign one. I also stamped hello in here, and this one I'm using the Winged Beauties paper. So, and I made it into a shaker. Buzzing by to say hi. I just really, you know, you just color your birds to kind of match paper, and it goes really well. So it's very cute. I easily could have changed this so that it worked with this paper by coloring it with the purples and the yellows. But there's that one. And then this one, I had this gnome colored, and I have no idea where he came from. So if you guys know where the gnome comes from, please let me know so I can find it again. I don't know where it is. I colored it a while ago, like a year ago, 2 years ago, a while ago. So it's just been sitting in sort of my colored, but I didn't do anything with envelope I have. So it just really worked for this card, so I just pulled it out. And then this is from the paper collection. This actually, it's from, I think it's from this one. He has some cut parts, and I believe it's this one goes with this one. But yeah, I cut it out. I put some stickles on the wings, and then I did a little shaker. And all I did for the shaker was I just used a Nestabilities die to cut out the front and just put foam on the back and created a little shaker window. So really, really easy. And I love how these cards came out. Just really, really adorable and fun. So just a last look, and make sure you visit the Not Too Shabby shop if you're interested in any of the projects I showed you today to see if they have any of these items available for sale. If they are a la carte, you can use the coupon code in my description box. Make sure to click the link to get to the shop, and also my description box. So here's this one, shaker. Love you with all my heart. And then this one, buzzing by to say hi. And buzzing by to say hi on this one as well. So thank you so much for watching. This is Cindy of Crank the Heart.